Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. Did you like my thumbnail? I did, and I tell you, I'm excited about what's going on in the market right now. And if you're in panic mode, you came to the right place. So give me a few minutes, and I'm going to hopefully soften the blow a little bit. And I'm going to tell you how the big money thinks, how the smart money is reacting in this market. And if you bear with me, there's a lot of lessons that we can learn, and you're going to either you can learn them here on this channel, or the market's going to teach you the hard way about that. So let's get into it. Right now, basically the entire market is at least 2-for-1 sale. Bitcoin, half price, literally. Ethereum, literally. Now, some of the other ones, way better. It's 5-to-1, 6-to-1. They are way down. The entire market across the board is pretty much falling apart. Now, what am I looking at right here? This is the crypto total market cap. Look at this, guys. When I say 2-for-1, that's a minimum. Look at that. $3 trillion, we're down to $1.5 trillion. Look at that. Is that not crazy? It's crazy. But trust me when I tell you, the big money is not scared. The big money, the smart money, are going to step into this market and they're going to absolutely load their bag. They're going to start stacking Satoshis in every good viable crypto there is. And then once it rallies and gets back up to 42,000, say, for Bitcoin, and everyone missed loading their boat and stacking their Satoshis except for the smart money, you're going to be like, damn, wow, all I did was stack a bunch of headaches in a row instead of stacking Satoshis. Now, that is not financial advice. I'm just telling you, the whole concept is to buy low and sell high. You don't buy Bitcoin and dump it on the way down. You buy Bitcoin when it's 2-for-1 sale and you dump it on the way up. That's how the smart money does. The scared money bought it at 50, bought it at 60, bought it at 70, and then when it pulled back to 64, they dumped all of it, which they're probably happy now, but because of the experience, they're not going to get back in. The smart money buys the dip. How many times have you heard that? This is not even a dip. This is a dump. If you buy the dip philosophy, if that's your philosophy to buy the dip, you damn sure buy the dump. Think about it, guys. Again, not financial advice, but let's look at something. Here's how I look at it. First of all, you need to be looking at every single crypto as a software company. In my opinion, all it is the Web3 version of new corporations, the new way that the world works. It's no different than a company issuing an IPO, going on the stock market and creating Tesla or creating Uber. It's exactly the same thing. The only thing, instead of having a board of directors, you have a governance board. Instead of letting it trickle down to the profits trickle down to the stockholders at a very small level, you basically get a big chunk of it in the cryptocurrency markets. But if you look at them as software companies, you can relax. Do you think Tesla's going out of business no matter what? Do you think that Uber's going out of business? No. Well, why would Polkadot Corporation go out of business? It's a software company, right? Why would Ethereum Corporation? See, if you think about it like that, you know which ones should stick around. Energy Web token. Think about it. They're a software company that tracks your energy usage, not just in crypto, all around the world for major corporations. It has real world utility. And with the climate change uh, regulations and craziness around the world, Energy Web token is a hell of a buy, in my opinion, on a day like this. It's going to be around for a long, long time. And when the government steps in and starts making regulations on crypto and other major corporations that you have to be carbon neutral and you have to prove it, well, you're going to be looking at Energy Web. And you're going to remember these down days when it is a fraction of what it should be. Same with Polkadot. You know, Polkadot is one of my horses. I own it. I love it. It's going to have a hell of a year, period. It's got so many things coming down the pipe with its parachain auction winners. They're just going to trickle out through the year. So, yeah, it's going to be ugly, and they may not get the pop that they should if this market stays ugly all year, but it's going to be a good year for Polkadot, and it's damn sure going to be a good year for the people that got in today. So that's my thought process. Again, not financial advice. Do what you want. But hey, I'm not kidding you when I say put your big girl panties on and start stacking Satoshis like the smart money. That's what the big money does. Now, again, not financial advice. But, you know, guys, when I was a futures trader and we would enter a trade for a customer and it fell apart, my whole question to them always was the same. Look, Mr. Johnson, we just entered, say, the oil sector. We're trading oil. And let's just say the reason was because there was some embargoes and, you know, it's going up at the pump every day. So I'd say, look, what's changed since last week? Do we still have the embargo? Yes. Is it still exploding at the pump? Is the regulation the same? And they would say yes. I'd say, okay, we have two choices. We can panic and sell. We can add to our position. We would average down, add to our position. And yes, we were correct. Long term, oil went up. Just like right now. You know, a lot of the big money is going into oil. Now, I don't want to get off on a tangent, but that leads me to my question I want to ask you guys. Where did this $1.5 trillion go? Where is it? Because if you can answer that, you're going to know that it's probably going to end up back in Bitcoin. Because let's just say a big fund has $10 billion. They're damn sure not going to put it in the bank. That is the stupidest place anyone could have their money right now. That is the dumb money. If you put, $100,000 in the bank, your buying power this time next year will be equivalent to say 85,000 because of inflation and the way the government's printing money. The big smart money is never ever going to put their money where it's going down. They're going to at least keep up with inflation. And the stock market is hugely overvalued. And when you analyze any of those companies, outside of like Tesla and Amazon, and maybe a handful more, Walmart and Coca-Cola, they're not, breaking new ground. They're not creating a new asset class like Bitcoin. They're just basically plotting along trying to, raise their prices fast enough without losing their customers and try to hold on to the values they have. They're not growing. Well, every sector in this market is growing. Every one of them. Look at Ethereum. Look what they're doing every day. Ethereum, Polkadot, Cosmos. Every day you're basically stacking different corporations on top of better corporations and better and smarter and bigger. And it all is one big new asset class of technically corporations. If you look at them all outside of Bitcoin, if you look at all of them as corporations, software corporations, you'll understand that the future is here. and it's in the metaverse. It's in self-driving cars. It's in the gaming industry. It's all in crypto. All the new technology, the smartest minds in the world are in cryptocurrency to build the new version of America, of the world, of banking, of everything. So that's not going to change, guys. It's not. It may change forms of, we may have regulation, unfortunately, that the average person can't trade crypto. You got to be an accredited investor. I hope I'm wrong, but there's all kinds of changes going to go on. But the question is, are we still going to have Web3? Well, it's already started. What, you're going to go back thinking that Google is the company to invest in? Really? If Google doesn't merge and get on board with some type of crypto uh, partnership or adaptation, they'll be called blockbusters. They're gone. These banks, half of them are gone. The smart ones are merging with like XRP and HBAR and Swift and all that crazy stuff that's going on. Those banks still be around, but the majority of banks, they're gone. Your average local bank that doesn't even have a clue, they will not be around in the next couple of years. But Polkadot will, Ethereum will, Bitcoin will, Cosmos will, AVAX will, and I could go on and on and on. And in it's time like this, guys, if you've done your homework and you have bought tokens, you bought basically software companies that have real world utility, then you feel comfortable loading the boat and stacking your Satoshis right now. So that's all I got for you guys. Look, relax, seriously. Now, if you're going to enter the market, because it is crazy, but guys, you got to think, we're not going to see a lot more carnage. It's probably, it should be right now toward the bottom. Let's look at something, guys. Let's look at where Bitcoin is and how it's reacting. Now, this is going to shock you. When you click on the Bitcoin chart, I'm not kidding you. The first time I did it, I thought I was still in the market cap chart. Look at that. It's identical. I mean, to the T, which makes sense when it's the biggest, dominant player in the space. But I mean, it's identical. Now, let me ask you, look at that, guys. Man, that is crazy, I got to tell you. But I love it. But look at this. When you draw this line, when you zoom out, let's draw this line. If I can do it, bear with me. This is some new software. I'm not that good at it. There you go. Look at that. It's normal. It's normal, guys. See? I mean, you just go right there, draw that line. It is normal. Sorry about that. But I wouldn't be surprised if it tests that line, kind of gets a little ugly, causes a little more panic, and then it just starts to crawl back up to here, back up to here, back up to here over time. Just keeps ticking, keeps ticking. That's how it works, guys. And the people that put their big girl panties on and they started stacking your Satoshis right there, damn, they're already on the march to 100. They've already doubled their money when we take out the old highs. So if you're going to buy any of these tokens, hear me out, stay with me. This is how you want to enter, in my opinion. Now, if you're totally confident and don't have a lot of time to spend on it and you just want to load the boat, load the boat. That's one way to enter. But what I would suggest is, like, if you were wanting to buy some Satoshis right now and stack your Bitcoin, go ahead and put in about 50%. With a little bit of luck, we get hammered tomorrow. You wake up, it's down again. You stack some more Satoshis. If it happens to get down in there, woo! Stack some more. Cut off your damn computer. Wait till the headlines change. That's what the smart money's going to do, guys. I'm telling you. That's what the smart money is going to do. Now remember, not financial advice. This is a big boys market. This is big penny girl market. If you don't have the wherewithal to ride this out and to buy on the down days, look, you buy the dips and you damn sure buy the carnage. This isn't a dip. I mean, this is a crater. This is a washout. So you don't buy the breakouts. You buy the dips. Now, some people buy the breakouts, and I do at times, but you buy the money is made buying the dips, selling the breakouts. That's why these things come back, guys. See, everyone wants to, you can mark your words, mark my words, when we take out that high right there, whenever that is, whether that's in a month or the end of the year or 3 years from now, we're going to take out 70,000. There's no doubt in my mind. When we do, almost everyone that's in panic mode and the same people with that mentality are going to stack their Satoshis right here. And these people, they are going to sell them to them. That's the big money, the smart money. They're going to go ahead and let them have it. And they're going to sell it at 75, 77,000. And then it's going to come back down to where? That line right there. Remember? This line right here. That's the way it works. It's going to probably come back down to that line. Sorry about that, guys. Not that good at doing this. That line right there. So in the future, that's going to be the carnage when it starts from up here. That's just the way it works, guys. And most people freak out and start to dump right in there, or right in here. But when it gets here and it starts to break out, they're like, wow, buy more. It went from 50 to 60. Oh, damn, it's at 70. Wow, it's at 77,000. The guy that bought it today at 30,000 is going to sell it to him. And he's going to wait for the carnage again, and he's going to deploy his money back down at the bottom. That's how the smart money works. Anyway, guys, that's my rant. Relax. And look, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I don't mean to harp on you, but you got to learn how the big money thinks. You buy low, you sell high. You buy the dips, you sell the rallies. That's just how it is. And it's days like this that if you go into the market, you load your boat, half your boat, watch it again. This could go on for days, guys. But I have to think, look, there's no doubt in my mind, I have to say we're heading to 30,000. I would think that that's low. We should have support here. We do have support. We just have to. But just because this is a washout, and when you have a washout, they're always going to have one little bitty boom, probably right there at 30,000 to make sure, maybe drop to 27 just to scare the living shit out of the last guys who thought they had what it took to hold on and take it back up. I don't know, guys. And one more thing before I finish. If the stock market's down too bad next week, if it goes all week and it's just ugly, the Fed will recount. You mark my words. The Fed or someone will come in and save the day. The Fed will step in and say, hey, we got a little ahead of ourselves. We are going to slow down, but we're not going to slow down but a little bit. We are going to raise rates, but we're only going to do a little bit. So anyway, guys, that's what you got coming. And look, this is going to happen all year. All year, guys. Anyway, relax. If y'all need a hug, come on back to Uncle Ray. Hopefully, I'll make you feel better. But guys, I'm telling you, it's time to stack those damn Satoshis. But I didn't tell you it's financial advice. I told you as a friend. Take care, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And make sure you smash that notification bell, because I'm going to do a lot of videos that are time sensitive. And look, even if you're not looking to trade anymore, keep watching these things so you can learn about trading. Because my trade alerts are really good, and there's a lot you can learn. Because look, I trade like the hedge fund guys. I don't have that kind of money. Wish I did, but I use the same mentality. When everybody's on the street going buy, 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 I'm selling. That's just how it is. You want to buy when there's blood in the streets. There's not blood in the streets yet. This hasn't. Someone maybe got cut, but when we get down to 30,000, that's probably the blood in the street for the average person. We get to 27,000, that'll finish them off. And then, look, the big money has nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. They got to deploy their capital. Damn, they're not going to sit around with one. Look, hear me out, and I'll let you go, guys. Sorry to get back on my rant. The $1.5 trillion has disappeared. It disappeared. Where'd it go? It damn sure didn't go into real estate. Damn sure didn't go into stocks. Some of it went into oil, but it damn sure is not going to the bank. Monday morning, the world's going to wake up and go, damn, that money's falling apart. We're losing money while we're having this conversation. They don't hide $1.5 trillion and let it sit in the bank. They don't do it. And the smarter the world gets and the more regulated we get, which, believe me, regulation, if they do it right, can help these markets, because we've seen nothing yet. This is baby money. Think about it. I want you to think about this, guys. And I say all this with love, and I'm going to go ahead and go with it. If y'all want to get off, go ahead. I get it. But look, $1.5 trillion, they're going to have the first trillionaire probably in the next 2 to 3 years. That's one person, one man, could basically come in and buy the whole fudging crypto market. Wow. That's nothing, guys. We've seen nothing. This is so damn. This is Tiger Woods when he's 3 years old. I'm telling you, this is nothing. And this is the Tiger Woods, or even more. This is the biggest, most aggressive, most powerful thing man has ever created. The only thing that's even in the ballpark of what Bitcoin and crypto was electricity. That's it. Not the car, not the railroads, not the boat, not nothing. You add all that up together, that's what you're looking at right here on this chart. This is the biggest game changer on the planet. And look, guys, nothing's changed. Nothing. This is just crazy shit. This is the big money blowing out the small money, the smart money getting the dumb money out of the market before it takes it to new heights. It may have even more carnage. There's no telling. But stack those Satoshis. That's your hedge. You want a hedge? You want to feel better? How you feel? Hear me out for a second. Now, I'm not giving you advice. I'm not. Just telling you how smart money thinks. How do you think those people feel? Let's just say we wake up Monday morning and it's just falling apart. I mean, falling apart. And look at this chart, guys, and it gets down to, say, $20,000. And the people that pulled their panties up fast and started stacking Satoshis, when it rallies back to, just say, back to where it was 2-3 days ago at 40,000, how do you think that person feels then? They'll be like, damn, I knew it. I knew it. And we're only at $40,000. They doubled their money. And they grew in confidence. And they have more money to deploy, right? They've doubled their net worth, or their investment net worth. So think about it, guys. This is when you make your money. You're going to have people, I can promise you, and look, not financial advice, I got to watch my wording, but someone like Michael Saylor, he's sitting here chopping, he's doing this. He's doing that right there. You got people like Elon Musk sitting there going, well, wasn't really thinking about stacking Satoshis, but shit, is it 3-to-1? 3-to-1, I'm buying them, right? I mean, so just relax, guys. This market's not going anywhere. We'll be back. We're going to blow out 1.5 trillion. We're going to blow that back up to 3 trillion, 4 trillion. I would bet that we're going to hit 5 trillion 4 to 5 trillion this year, as long as the stock market doesn't fall apart in the real estate and the government and all, as long as no craziness goes. But if we get back on track and the stock market gets just normal and healthy and stays confident, we're gonna get to $3 trillion like that. And as soon as this regulation, like let's just say March or April, when we find out what happens with XRP, and if we get some good, healthy regulation, if something positive comes out and allows corporations to understand what they're dealing with, man, we're just, bam, like that. It's just gonna explode, guys. Now, I know nothing's changed. I'm just getting excited. Anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed, do so. Didn't mean to get back on my rant. My other videos will be shorter, I promise. Take care and look, relax. If you need a hug, come to Uncle Ray. I'll make you feel better. But look, guys, we're good. Life's good. These are the days that you'll remember and you'll say, damn, Uncle Ray told me to buy. But it wasn't advice. He just said he's going to buy and the smart money's going to buy. So, hey, good luck, guys. And look, if you're freaking out, seriously, you need to back off and only deploy money you can afford to lose. Take care, guys. Have a good one.